So this is the old town of Last Chance. They called it Last Chance because this is the last place in the old days where you could get gas. Denver would be the last place, and then driving on to Kansas, you wouldn't be able to get gas until you get to Kansas. I've always wanted to take a stroll through this old town. Back in 2012 there was some kind of a prairie fire, so I think a lot of the houses kind of burned. But I want to take a look at this old Dairy King up here. See this old Dairy King up here? Back in the 70s when I was a little kid, I came out to my dad. I don't know what he was doing out here. I don't know if he was trying to going somewhere to buy some cows because he was a dairy farmer. We stopped at this old Dairy King. I remember asking my dad when I was a little kid. I was probably only like 4 years old. I said, "Hey Dad, in Fort Morgan there's a Dairy Queen. How come they call this Dairy King?" He says, "I don't know, a king is stronger than a queen, so they decided to call it Dairy King." I'm not sure if there's other Dairy Kings still open. It was a franchise. There were about 70 in the state of Colorado, I believe, at one time. Started around the 1950s. Looks like they're doing some construction on it. Like maybe they're trying to reopen it. Here's the American flag. But yeah, this is the old Dairy King. Yeah, they're fixing this place up. New concrete. Wow, that kind of makes me happy. It was pretty dilapidated. This place has got to date back to the 1950s. There's the old sign. That's the original old sign. Dairy King. I can't remember where my dad and I sat. Look, they're putting in new windows. I can't see. Yeah, this is the old Dairy King. Can't believe those days were so long ago. What is this out here? Is this an old plow? Looks like it. That's kind of cool. It's an old plow. I'm glad somebody's doing some construction here. Maybe they're going to open up as the old Dairy King again. Wish there was somebody out here I could talk to. There's an old propane tank. Last Chance is an interesting area. A lot of hills over here. Well, that guy better watch out, he could start a fire here. Wow, look at that old place. There's no dryer. There's no stove. Maybe they're gonna fix up this place too. Yeah, they're putting in some good windows. American Craftsman. They're pretty decent windows. RC, an old RC dispenser there. Oh, there's a bird stuck in there, it looks like. Yeah, the old Dairy King. A few years ago, you could actually go inside, walk through, but like I said, they're fixing it up. They're putting some really fancy wood over there. All right, Dairy King, Last Chance. You know, my dad, he died in 2014, and I swear, to this day, he used to call, when I was a little kid, when we went here, he used to call me Pooh Bear, because I had loved Winnie the Pooh. And as I got older, it became Little Bear. Hey, Little Bear. I tell you, I wish my phone would ring, and I'd like to have my dad say, "How are you, Little Bear?" Some abandoned houses. Wonder what they're going to do with these. Look at these old. Some of those aren't old. This beer bottle looks a little old. There's a toilet stool. Anybody need a toilet stool? Barely used. Somebody had a nice antenna. That floor looks like I could just bust right through that floor. Oh, another toilet stool. One of these buildings used to be the old motel. I don't know if it was this one. Maybe it was this one. Let's see, what does that say up there? I can't read it. Oh, I love that brick veneer. Kind of dresses up a building. I bet you it was a pretty good looking building at one time. Is that a dead animal? Remnants of a dead animal? Take a peek through here. What is it? Oh, motorcycle helmet. There's a church over there. That's a tall hill right there. Well, that's good news. I'm glad they're fixing up Dairy King. Maybe they'll open it up as Dairy King. That'd be really cool. There's that sign, Denver to the west, Lyman if you want to go that way, south to Lyman. You go this way, that goes to Brush, and then Fort Morgan would be just 9 miles west of Brush. All right, this is George Sawtooth. Short stroll through remnants of the old little town. Last chance, Colorado. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. All right. God bless. This is George Sawtooth.